You may be aware of an organisation called Paedophile Information Exchange, PIE. It was set up in the 1970s and its aim was both to normalise paedophilia through campaigning to lower the age of sexual consent to 4 and as a network for paedophiles to interact, which had around 1,000 members including youth workers. It created a paedophile community in the UK which was subsequently used to circulate child porn. Journalist Christopher Wilmer describes their tactics by saying, quote, "They didn't emphasise that this was 50-year-old men wanting to have sex with 5-year-olds. They presented it as the sexual liberation of children." PIE operated under a human rights banner as part of the National Council for Civil Liberties. It was part of the International Paedophile and Child Emancipation Group, which included the North American Man-Boy Love Association. So one of the founders of PIE was a man named Ian Dunn. He actually admitted to the Sunday Mail that his address was used as, quote, "the main contact address for Britain and the whole of Europe for paedophiles." Thankfully, Dunn is long dead. Indeed, one of his 15-year-old victims showed up at his funeral to make sure that he was. Dunn's legacy casts a long shadow over Scottish politics. Dunn was responsible for the creation of a number of influential groups. One of these groups was the Scottish Minorities Group, SMG. The SMG would later morph into Outright Scotland. After Dunn's death, Outright Scotland started presenting the annual Ian Dunn Award. One high-profile recipient of the award is Patrick Harvie, the leader of the Scottish Green Party, which is in coalition with the Scottish National Party in Holyrood. Now, the Dunn Award is not an oversight by Harvie. When confronted about this, Harvie refused to hand back the award and did not condemn Dunn or even paedophilia itself. This is the equivalent of ignoring Jimmy Savile's crimes because he raised a lot of money for good causes, or accepting the Jimmy Savile Award for services to charity. Harvie made some snivelling statement about opposing child abuse, not paedophilia itself. This is convenient because paedophile activists like Dunn don't see paedophilia as abuse. On the contrary, they see it as liberating. Harvie's refusal to hand back the award is a clear sign of who he sympathises with, and he's up to his neck in it. Here you see Harvie with one of his closer comrades, John Hine, another former PIE member. Alongside them are Labour MSP Sarah Boyack, former Lib Dem leader Joe Swinson, along with Tim Hopkins, who is another recipient of the Dunn Award. So here we have a snapshot of a wider network encompassing all parties.